late, but I said, you know what, I'm coming anyway. I'm coming anyway. If I don't get to do 2 pages like I planned, I'm going to do 1. So we're right here. So I had a busy weekend, and I did not get to come here on Sunday. So I said, well, we got to make it work today. And I was going to be here earlier, but I had to make a run at like 6:30. And I'm just getting back in the house like maybe it was about 5 minutes to 9. And now it's 9:24. So, PM, okay, on Monday. So, we're going to do a page or 2 or 3, not 3, definitely not 3, but I don't think 3, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to start on one page where we can add a piece of this pretty black Christmas paper. I don't know if I want it back here. I'm going to put it up the front. Okay. Let's go back up here. Let's see. Nope. We already got something here and there. And let's see. Maybe. Nope, not here. So where am I going to put it? Okay. Let's see. All right. So I think I can put it right on here. I think. It might not be too busy. It might not be. So this is my black paper I want to use. I want to use this. All right. So let's cut a piece of it off. And then we're going to put this on the page. And I wanted to make a little flip kind of notebook, like a down notebook. And I'll show you. They call it like cascading or something like that. To put on this page with this paper. Let's see. We might have to go up a little bit because that's torn. All right, so let's try and cut it about here. And then we'll figure out how to trim it down in a minute. All right. All right, so we have to take this top piece off because there's a tear up here. We could have kept it, just put the tape underneath of it, but it's okay. We're just going to cut that piece off real quick, and we're going to glue this down. And we're going to use a glue stick that I'm going to be digging out with my bone folder. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hello there. Hello there. So this is a Christmas in July junk journal that I'm working on. And I am adding pages or fun things to pages. Okay, that's what's happening in this video. My name is Joanne, if you've never encountered my page before, or my channel. And over here we like to work with junk journals and paper and fun crafty things that are paper related. That's what we like to do. So somebody might say, well, are you digging out the glue? Do you need glue? No, we have plenty of glue. And we're just in the business of not wasting our glue. So we show how we use it all up while we're on the screen, the same way we can use it when we're off the screen. Just, get your little bone folder, a plastic knife, whatever you need, and get all of your glue. It's still a whole lot in here. Okay? Use it all, because glue costs money. Okay? We're not over here wasting nothing. We're over here using it all. Okay, so we're sliding that piece of Christmas paper down in that crease, flattening it out, and then we're going to trim it. That's cute. I like it already. Already. Okay. And then we will see by this page where the trim should happen. I don't want to trim on top of my tissue paper and just go straight over, because the tissue paper I want to hang out a little bit. And then I look under here to see how close to the edge of the page, and we'll go up this way. And that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's still a little bit of white showing here, so we'll just take that off. And that's okay. And then we'll go to the top and get that piece worked out a little bit right here. Right there. Looks good. Oh, hold on. Okay. And that's pretty cool. So now we have that. And that's on there. And then I have this piece of Christmas bag. A piece of Christmas bag that is a little bit, it's a little bit something. We're going to try to mend it a little bit. And just put this piece on here. I told myself do it earlier, but I didn't do it. As you can see. All right, and we will just put that there for a second. I don't want it to really have tape on it, but I might have to put a piece of tape on it. I should have done it earlier so it can stay, but I didn't do it. So I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on there to hold it in place. All right, so now what I want to do is kind of trim this up a little bit even. And go this way and get this rough edge off. And maybe even this right up underneath the tree base, the trunk and everything. And maybe come up just a little bit more here. All right, and so now I have this, and I'm going to put this on here. Okay, it's a little bit crinkly because it's the side of the bag. This would be the front, and this came off of here. You understand? So it's the little folds and things that look like this. Okay, but we're going to be fine. Everybody's going to be okay. We're going to play nicely, and everything's going to work out just fine. All right, so I'm going to get some paper. I'm going to get a little bit of this coffee tea dye paper, and I'm going to kind of measure it. I'm going to take 2 pieces. So I want this one and maybe one of these. So I'll crinkle so it'll go good with our little piece of bag. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on here. So I want to tear this about here. Okay, and so now we have these like this. And then we'll make them a little bit smaller than that. Let's get this piece because it's interesting. And then we'll get another one that's a little smaller than that. Maybe here. All right, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to make one of these a little bit smaller. Just so I shouldn't tear that side, I should tear this side. A little bit narrower than the first one. Okay. And then when you do that, you have all these pieces. I'm going to take a little teeny tail off of here just so it's going to have all torn edges and no straight. I'm going to keep one piece straight because it has a nice dark tea dye or coffee dye on the edge where it dried at the edge of the paper that way, almost like it was inked, but nobody inked it. All right, so this is the larger one, and then that's the smaller one. See how it fits in there? Smaller. Okay, so we got to get some ink because we need ink. I told myself the last time, you need to put some ink in your pad. I told myself, but I didn't do it yet. So let me get some other ink, maybe. Oh, I grabbed the ink, but the top came off. Let me use this one because this one needs some ink refill and I ain't fill it. So we're just going to use from this one. It's okay. We can use a different ink pad. And then we're going to just put some ink on the edges like this. You won't need it all the way up. And you don't even need to do both sides because it won't be necessary on both sides. Okay. Let me put this little ink on here. It makes the paper look old, old, old. Okay, and put that on there. And put that one, see how it's a little smaller? And then we have this one. This one already has that nice little something happening. So I'm going to actually use 2 colors on here. I'm going to use this one, which then I get my torn piece good. All right, and I'm going to use that black too. Okay, and then we'll come over here a little bit on this edge just to heighten that a little bit, and then we'll put that one on there. Very nice. Then this is our smallest one. And then I'm going to keep this crinkle right in there like that. It's so cool. So cool, baby. I'm going to put this, I might want to do this one brown. Just lay this one brown. But we might put this in here like this. And put this in here with it. Okay? All right. And then we will have these. Now for this one, because that's the bag, we want to use a little bit around here as well because we want that to, wow, people popping firecrackers. Okay, now we have that, and we'll probably put a little bit of this around here in spots, not everywhere. Just kind of skip through it a little bit. But I'm going to add some in here. Like it's, a little dirty and everything. Just a little bit. Tone down the white. That's what we're doing with that. Okay, so now we have that, and we have this. And the idea is that this will be going this way actually, right? Right, like this. Like this, like this, like this, like this. So I have to actually ink this side because I need my tree side to be visible. And I actually can keep it that way if I trim it down some more, but I didn't want to trim it down some more. Let's see. If we keep it, you can use it either way you want to. This is your work. When you're making it, you can make it the way you want. Okay? All right, so we have smaller, and we got to decide how long we want this little note paper. I'm going to decide here. And I'm going to decide a little shorter than that is about here. And then this one, a little shorter than that, is about here. And then this wrinkle crinkle guy, we're going to take some off the top because we want to keep that crinkle. And we got to take more off the top because we want to keep that crinkle. And we're going to tear that one here. Now we will ink the bottom. The top doesn't need to be inked because it's going to be glued down. Okay. And then we got a little notepad type of thingy where somebody can write a Christmas something there. Let's see if we find us a cute little sticker. Let me see. I have these, but these are all large. And I brought some others over here. But where did I set them? I can't see them. Let's see. These are large, though. Might be a small one in here. Oh, you're too big. Might be a small one in here. Yeah. How about a Christmas bell? Maybe. You know. We'll use this one. It's small. I had some other ones. I don't know where I set them at. I cleaned my desk off because I said, man, there's too much stuff up here. And I can't even move and do anything. It's just too much. And I'm going to move the stuff around and everything. So we're just going to use this. Use that sanding block so that we can take some of the sheen off the sticker so it's not so shiny. That's what we did with that. Somebody might be saying, well, what was that you just did? We just took some of the shiny off of it. Then we take this, we can put it on here. Or we can put it on here. And when they flip it up, it'll be right there. Good. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we got. All right, so where is our bone folder? It's right here. We need us some glue. All right, and then we're going to take a little bit of glue here, just a little bit. Put this on top of here, and take another one, and put that one on top of there, and take the other, and put it on top of here. And now we have that little notepad. Okay, even if we want to do another one, we could put a smaller one, even smaller, right here on top, like so, right there. You can write all kinds of fun notes here. Okay, and then put a little teeny bit of glue right here. Don't need very much because it's going to hold, because nobody's going to be touching it. And then we're going to put it right there. Okay, we can put it right there in the center, on the side, down the bottom, right here in the corner. You can put it anywhere you want. Let's put it down here just because we want to. Okay, you can put it wherever you want. Anywhere you want to put it is all right. Right there is okay. All right, and then we can take this, and that will be here, and we could get a rounder, what you call a corner rounder, but I'm not going to dig it out because I am trying to do a couple more things, and I'm not going to dig my corner rounder out. I'm just going to round with my scissor at the top. Let's put a little bit of black ink on this on the outside. Just on the outside a little bit. And then we can put this here like that. And I'm going to put a little teeny bit of glue, just a little bit around here, like so. Just a little bit. And then set that upon here. And I'm going to add a pretty piece of Christmas washi tape to that. Okay. Do I like that striped one? This green one? The green is maybe too, what you call, close to whatever that is. We have a whole bunch of it here, but I think I like this. I have something I want that. I think I'm going to use this one. Let's open this thing and use this. I think this one will go good with it. Yeah, I think this will be good. Okay, we put a little teeny bit of glue with this to make sure that our little thingy don't come off. Because the washi tape sometimes likes to roll off. And we don't want it to roll off. So we put a little bit of glue there. It don't need a whole lot. Just enough. And then we put this on here. Just like that. Let's put it down a little bit lower. Okay, like that. And that's cute right there, like that. And then maybe we'll pop another sticker on our page. Oh, this is a beautiful one. Away in a Manger. That's a Christmas song. It's a Christian Christmas song talking about the birth of Christ. You can look it up on YouTube and listen to Gladys Knight sing Away in a Manger. As soon as I read it, her song came right to my head. Let's use this one. We won't put any ink on this because, well, maybe we will, but let's look. Something happened. We're not sure what it was, but we're going to make it work. It's going to work anyway. I wonder, do I want to put it here? Oh, this is not working real good at all. I don't know what's going on, but we are going to make it all better. It's off up here. It seems as though this one was cut on this edge. Not sure what happened, but let me pull it closer and get it going. Okay. Oh, we're going to get it fixed, honey. Make no mistake. It will be fixed in a moment. Gotta make sure it's perfectly lined up, or else the top was good. That part is good. Oh, buddy. Okay, let me take the whole thing off. And we'll put that one down. Okay, now we got it. And now let's get this. We are working on it. And we got it. And we got it. And we got it. We tried to see where we want to put it. I thought maybe over a little bit, but it's okay. It's all right. We got it. We got it. Okay, we got it. The devil tried it, but we got it. Okay, now where is this? Give me a piece of this. And let's see how we can do with this. All right, maybe we can make this a little bow. A little teeny bow. It can be, but we gotta be able to pull it too. So they're gonna be in place. But it's curly and it doesn't want to play. But we want it to play with us. Be nice. Let's see. Can pull it again. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay, now we have to just put a piece of glue under here so that it will stay on there. Is it going to glue my papers? I hope that it does not. All right, but we're going to put this on here. And we're going to add a piece of tape. And then it can stay on there like that. And then we can have this like a little present. It would be so much more fun if it would just stay right here. But I don't think it's going to stay right here. But we're going to try to get it to do it. You just have to play with these things. That's what it's all about, playing with these papers. You have to put something in place and hold it there for a second and maybe add a staple or paper clip or something like that. And sometimes you just add a little bit of glue and that will hold it in place. All right, let me see. I wish I had something red, but I don't. Let me see what's in this. Oh, there is nothing red there. I got plenty of red something, but I don't have anything red and pretty and glittery and things. I have all kinds of, oh, I got something here. Oh, I got something here. We're not even supposed to be adding all these little decorations and things yet. We're not. They're supposed to be coming up last. But this what happens when you had an idea to play and you couldn't come when you was coming, and then you on zero with your creativity and like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do because first it's late and I need to hurry up so I can go to bed. And at the same time, I need to do a video because I need to do a video. And it's like, girl, you don't have to do no video. But you can never get to the watch hour mark and all the places you're trying to be if you don't keep doing the video. So, who knows? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to put one of these on all of these. Let's put one here and here and maybe here. Okay? And then it'll just be a little bit of bling here. Help these trees out and everything. I could have used different colors too, but that's okay. That's all you need. Just a little bit of that makes that cute. Come on, baby. All right. And then we are finished with this page. Okay? We can add something else, but we don't know what. So we're going to leave that alone. That's what we're going to do. That's okay like that. It's cool. Looks very nice, I think. Okay, and then, hi, Meatball. How you doing? Hello, Nuggets and Ezekiel. Maybe it's Ezekiel. Hello there. How y'all doing this evening? And Ham and Cat and another name that is in a different language. Hello. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Okay, so we have this little notebooky thingy. Yes, it would be nice if we had something Christmas at the bottom of each one, but maybe when we get around to it, we can put a little Christmas stamp at the end of them, okay? But this is taped, so that glue is not going to bother us, and these are all together, and this is good. So now my next thing is to find a double page somewhere, which is maybe here. So I need to do one of these in green. And I was thinking I was going to do it near the front or all the way in the back. So, let's see. We have all the way in the back, just that. Maybe we will put our gingerbread. So, we have 2 gingerbread people. And that was the last thing to do. So what's the time? 33. Let's do this. I was going to do this one too. I wasn't sure where to put it at, but we had to trim it up a little bit. It is a piece of a gift bag from the Dollar Tree. And we were going to put this in our make for this bag. Yeah. And glue it down and maybe make it a flip. That would be way cool. Okay, let's do that. And then get to our gingerbread people. Let's see how we can, what can we put on this part? Maybe we can use our craft paper that we have. Do I want to use, when I open up, music paper? No, I think I'm going to use this craft paper. I think that's what I'll use. This craft paper. It's very, very thin. It's very, 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 very thin. I got so much of this paper at work today. We were opening up cases of workbooks and teacher guides and things today, and it was so much of this paper. I probably won't run out the rest of this year. That's how much I have. Not to mention what I have already over there. I have so much of it. I bought every bit of it home. And it was big bundles of it. I said, oh, I need all of that. I know they probably was like, okay, well, why are you taking this trash, honey? And I was like, everything that look like trash ain't trash, babes. Everything that look like trash ain't trash. So we're trying to pick it up so it can stick fast, okay? That's all we want to do. We want to use up the glue and we want it to stick quick. Okay, so we can decorate that side with this brown paper bag. And wipe that extra little thin glue into this paper so we can cut around it. Okay, and then we have this. Now we can take a piece and drop that glue and then begin to cut. Okay. Okay. And then we have that. All right. And then we can hinge this some kind of way to maybe a front. We did something in the front. How about here? Yes. That's very cool because that's right there with our page. It has our candy canes. Maybe we can hinge it here and then we'll find something to put beneath it. Okay, so let's just do that. Put some wet glue on here, but lightly. So we can add some tape to it. I'm going to use regular masking tape for this. Regular masking tape. Let's see. This roll is thinner than that roll. Okay. All right. All right. And then we'll take it and put it on here a little bit. And then we will move it over some so that it will stick here. And then we can tape it like so. And put it in here like this first. Just like that. Okay, that's all. I know somebody say, why didn't you use Christmas tape, that pretty washi tape? We don't need to use that. You can use just masking. You can still see the snowflake, and it's just cool, just like that. Okay, we'll find something to put beneath there. We don't know yet, but we know where that is. And that's cool. And we'll come along and add some ink here. Or, yeah, should we add some blue? Not blue, but I'm thinking, oh, don't y'all fall over while I'm looking. Let me see about the green ink. But not the light green ink, the dark green ink. The dark green. I have one just right here. That is a dark green. Maybe that one is good. You can't see it. Don't mess up the snow. Hold on. All right. And then that's okay. Let me come down here a little bit. And then we have that, and that's okay. You can't hardly see it around this part. I was wondering, should I use the black? But I don't want the black to be in the snow. So maybe we'll use the black right here. All right. All right, that's good. All right, so now we have those, and then we will go on with our gingerbread people. We need 2 pages for them, like here. All right, so we have 2 of these ink pads to move over there. We can put that water back over there that we never used. And sand and block up, top on this one. And now we have this and we have this. So first I want to use some washi tape. This is Santa, but I have some gingerbread tape. Let me see where it is. I have some of that. This is the last page that I'm going to do is right here. Right here. You see? So we're going to use this to outline our page. Okay. Now let's get our real glue stick because we ain't got time to rub it with that, what you call that thing, that bone folder. I'm just going to put a little bit on here. See, somebody think I don't have no tape, but I do. I mean, my glue, no glue. Why is she using that? She must not have any glue. No, I do. I have glue, plenty of glue. Okay, so we have that on there. And then we're going to put this one over here. Get off of me, little tape. All right. And now, do I want this one to run up the page? I think I will let it run up the page. Upside down, that is. One coming down, the other going up. Okay. And then I think I have something that's white. I thought that had some gingerbread people in it. Is this? No, those are mittens. I thought I had something that was white. Those are mittens and boots. Let's see, bells. I thought I did. I thought I did. But I don't see any. I thought I did. Um, no, let's use this one then. What's the one here? What's this? No. Um, what is this? This is penguins. Penguins and gingerbread. I knew I had something, but this is red. Oh, this is blue. This gingerbread too. Let's use this one maybe. A piece. We'll use a piece. Gingerbread, candy cane, tree present, star, stocking or booty, and a reindeer. All right, let's use a little piece of this one here and a little piece there. All right, that's what we'll do. Can y'all see? I'll be trying to keep y'all in. I'll be trying. But sometimes. And it's a snowman. Oh, that's too short of a tail. All right, let's put that one down. And get this little piece and add it onto here. Okay. And then we'll get a piece up here. Oh, that rolled straight out into the floor. Oh, don't tear, don't tear, don't tear. Don't tear. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's probably too late to get that. So let me just trim that a little teeny bit so it's not so ragged. All right. That's pretty cool. And then we'll add this one here. It's going to be not as wide, but it's okay. It should work. Should work. Let me see. Maybe I should use that other one that I saw. Let me see. So I use this one. The blue one is weird. Don't you play with it, Pootie. You don't play with that. All right, so that's two. And didn't I see one more? I thought I did. I thought I did. I forgot which one. I forgot which one. And maybe I didn't see another one. Was it in here? I thought this big one had some on there, but it didn't. It might be once you roll it out, but it's this red that has it. But I didn't know if I wanted that red. Because it's going to be right up against that. I don't want that. All right, we're just going with this one. We're just going to go with this one. It's going to be fine. Everybody breathe deep. Everything's going to be all right. Exhale, exhale. All right, everything's all right. Everything's all right. It's just a little bit of washi tape. Put this on here. Okay, we got that. Leave another little piece down in there. Up. All right, that's good. And then we'll get a piece up here. All right. This one down and slide it in that off of the page, down in that crease, and then right here, and then let's clip it so it can be. All right, there we go. So now we have that. Okay, we have that. Looks pretty cool. All right, and then we're going to put these gingerbread people down. And we're going back to our bone folder and our glue that we were digging. Okay, I'm going to put a generous amount down on them. Nice, good amount. So they will stick nicely because we're going to use puffy paint on them. I was going to use my Crayola markers, and then I got out a white, what is it, like what they call them, a paint marker. Yeah, so that I could use it for them. And I said, no, why don't you use your puffy paint? And, that was a whole thought, because if you're going to use them, that means that you have to use it, make it your last thing that you do so that you can leave the book open so it can dry. And I thought about, yeah, that'll probably give it nice texture. So we'll use this one on this middle, and then we will get this. See, it's plenty of glue. We don't throw this glue away. What we throwing it away for? You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody say, oh, well, you save that. Use it off screen. No. We're saving it until we need to dig in it. And we're going to dig in it on this video and show you how to use it. And don't be wasteful. It's okay. Just use what you got until you need something else. We got some more on backup. You saw me using it, but I still am using this. I don't make videos too often off screen. Everything is content. Everything is content. That's why I got 900 and something videos. Everything's content. When I do stuff at home and I'm thinking, I say, girl, you should be videoing that. Right. Because you don't know who want to watch what. And so we just put it up here like this. And we get ready to start making some YouTube shorts, but not shorts that's 1 minute or 3 minutes. But we're going to try to keep them at 10 minutes or less. Okay? That's what we're going to do over here. We're going to try to get back to our YouTube shorts, because shorts make sense for people who have the time and the energy and, the filmability and editing skills and all of that. And I used to do shorts, but, you know, I don't have time for all of that right now, every day and all of that. School get ready to start in a few minutes. When I started shorts, it was spring break. And I was doing them because that's all I had and that's all I could do. Now I'm doing these kinds of videos and, I want to do some other things. So we want to get back to painting and all that kind of stuff and writing in our journals and doing lettering. We trying to do something. So we got to, take it easy and do what we can a little bit at a time. Because we still want to work. That's why I want to go to bed. It's 10:20. Okay? Because 5:30 come real fast. 5:30 come real fast. Okay. Now, we have that. And we are going to use, I'm rubbing this glue off my hand, these puffy paints. And I have dark green, and this is glittered. And I have white. I have two whites. This might be metallic, I don't know, but I'm going to use that white one. Then I had this red, and I brought another red up. And I got black, and I've got, where's the brown? Where's the brown? Oh, brown's right here. Okay, so that's what we have. All right, so we got to go with what we think we know, okay? That's what we got to do. So let's start with white. Okay, so I got to start here. Start here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Can y'all see? That's one. All right. So here we go. All right. And then we're going this way. And this way. And over here. And over here. And I thought about it today. Maybe I will come up with a gingerbread house. Make a gingerbread house. Okay. Now we have that. Okay. Now, am I going to make their eyes white or black? I don't know. Let me go with this brown first, because I don't know. I'm going, so this is my boy and this is my girl. Okay? And whilst her foot is pointy a little bit, and that's because I didn't want to cut it. I'm not going to cut it because the bottom of the bag, it has the ridges there. So let's just put this brown on them. Okay, something wrong with this. Let's see. I don't know. I need to go get me a water, y'all. I'll be right back, okay? Because I need a water. And I usually bring one in here when I'm filming, but I didn't bring one, and I need a water. I will be right back. Give me 1 minute. And I am back. And I had a drink already. So, That wasn't too bad. That was pretty fast, right? All right. Let's see. This brown is not acting like, oh, I hear it. It's acting like something's got it kind of, where'd I put that pen? Like something's got it a little bit blocked up. And that's what I don't like about these. Because sometimes it be a little piece in the middle and it will pop out like a whole splatter and it'll be a problem. And I hate that. Because I use this puffy paint to write on my clothes. I can't do it too straight. Look, it's on the paper. It's going to be fine. Everybody breathe. It's going to be okay. All right, let's come this way. And try and just squeeze a little bit and just drag it around. We all know it's just an outline. It doesn't have to be perfect. I could have done this. It's on the paper. But the imperfection makes it more personalized, don't you think? Yeah, I think. Um, you could have done it off camera, right? But then that's no fun. That's how I feel. It's no fun. You know, like I sewed that red ribbon into the page on the camera. It took a long time to do that. So I said, well, if I'm going to do one that is going to be green, I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll just show it because it took a long time and I already showed how to do it. Like I'm not a tutorial person at all. I don't even know what to call the stuff except junk journaling, okay? I just tell you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And I get enough comments, even though it's not a whole lot, I get enough comments to say that they enjoy the process of how I do the things that I do and that they like that I talk through my process. Because I don't really know. You know, so many people that have so much good content with junk journaling and things and it's so I don't know, elaborate, I guess. And the whole thing is like if you don't learn the jargon or whatever like that, is that what they call it? If you don't learn the jargon of how to talk about this stuff, you can never do a tutorial in no kind of way that is competitive so that you can grow in that facet. And that's why I just stay true to my own self because I don't know the jargon and I don't have time for all of that because that will just make me, you know, just don't want to do it. I'm always thinking about, girl, if you don't clean up this living room and get rid of all of this stuff, your house got all this stuff in here in this living room. But I got everything in here because this is what I like to do. And I was looking at the whole thing, all the math, and saying, man, you got to do like 60 videos to make like, I don't know, $2,000 or something, the way you trying to price your prices. And I'm like, oh, well, it may end up being that's what it's going to be. I don't know. So I'm going to cut. Well, maybe I won't cut because I just thought of something else. All right, let's finish doing something with them. I don't even know what to do now. You got to put some buttons on them, right? Don't you got to put some buttons? Somebody tell me. Do you have to put some buttons on here where somebody say something? Let me see. Butter rolls on here. Passion on here. Passion stacking. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Rita. Hi, Rita. I don't see Butter Roll. Where Butter Roll at? I don't see it. Oh, there she is. Hi. How you doing? Y'all don't I'm supposed to put some buttons on it. I'm not gonna ask y'all. Y'all not telling me nothing. Let me just do look at this. Let me just do what I'm doing. Y'all watch me do it. Everything's all right. Do what you like to do. That's what they keep saying. Do what you like to do. Whatever you want to do is fine. Okay. We're getting some kind of button. All right. All right. That's the way it's get ready to roll out over here. Okay. Now she gonna get this glitter because she a girl. She's a girl. I don't know if she get three buttons or two, but I'm doing what I'm doing over here. Okay, now let me find another kind of dark green for him because this puffy is, I had to say puffy. I had to use this so somebody can read it and everything because, I don't know. But let me find another green. Okay, y'all want to see my puffy paint? I got a whole lot of it. You want to see? So when I say I got all things, I got all things. I've been writing with this stuff on my clothes for years. Okay? And when they get low, I buy some more because I ain't playing. When I'm ready to write something, I write something on my clothes. We got all kind of metallic and glitters and, this is some kind of light green, but I'm just looking at this one already. I don't know. This is this one might work too. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, now we're back over here. And let's see. All right, he's gonna get three buttons. Okay, let's give him three buttons too. Oh, but why is this wet like this? Like it's watery. We ain't got time for that. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's need to be shaken. Okay, because it's still doing this. Okay, I can't be certain why, but it's alright. It's just puffy paint. Okay, it'll dry and it'll feel nice and like a glob of glue or something like that. Okay, and give him a red button in the center. Okay, now don't you gotta put some colors down here, girl? I think so. Okay, do what you want to do. Don't worry about it. Just do it. If you want to do it, do it. And my man said, that's not a gingerbread man. It's my gingerbread man. Okay. All right. That's how he gonna be. All right. And then she gonna be over here looking like that too, but she gonna have red. Okay. And her red, she gonna have green glitter in the middle. Okay. And then he's gonna have black in the middle. All right. And then they look cool. They look very cool, actually. Now we gotta figure out how to do their face and everything. Cause Joanne, how you gonna do their eyes and everything? I'm not sure, y'all. All right, let's see. Let's think about it real good. Cause I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to make their eyes. And do their eyes need to be like, honey, we're going with the way we know. Okay, we're going this way. I don't know. Don't judge me. Just, don't judge me. Just support me. Everything's all right. We're just playing with paper and everything. Oh, you look like a gingerbread, honey, because I can only think about it with my sanctified imagination, because I don't really know. I looked it up on what you call it, Pinterest earlier, to look for a gingerbread girl. How do they make them? the ones I saw on Pinterest look just like a regular gingerbread, and they just gave her a bow or something. I said, okay, that works for me. But it don't look like. I have a book that's called The Gingerbread Girl. She said, you can't catch me. I run as fast as I can. I'm the gingerbread girl. Something like that. I don't even know. But it rhymed with gingerbread girl. I said, oh, okay. So let us give them a little teeny eye in the middle, I think. I don't know. Put it up here. Up there some kind of way. All right, and give him one up there. Oh, they look all right. Y'all look all right. Y'all look cute and everything. Okay, now let's get um her some lashes, cause she's a girl. We gotta shake that down over there before we have a problem. All right, come on, don't mess up. I'm trying to get her some lashes. All right, that's a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get it to match over here. We trying. We are trying, honey. I think that's about all we can get. All right, I think that's it. Don't do no more before we mess up, okay? Okay. All right. Now, do they need some kind of, he need a brow or something, right? Because I don't want him looking like he in focus. All right, give him a small brow. Okay. All right, and then, all right, we're going to give him some kind of smile, okay? Don't make it too wide. I don't know what a smile's supposed to look like. But I think that should work right there. All right, let's try. Okay. And then for this Miss Lady, she may need some paint, right? Of course. Let's see, can we get something out of here? We don't know if we can get anything out of here. Let's see. Oh, it's working. Okay, that's good. It's not the straightest, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Don't make it too big. Let me try it one more time. All right, let's try it one more time for her little lipstick stuffy. All right, just here. And then a little bit here. And a little bit here. Okay, that's better. All right. Whew. Now everybody can breathe. Something missing in the front of, something missing somewhere. I don't really know what's missing. Did they need something right here or something like that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's, let me look at the washi tape. It just have 3 buttons and the lines and the lines and the smile and eyes. That's all that one has. Let's see what this blue one look like. Can we find one? We can't find one. We gotta open the tape. Okay. Oh, he got a bow around his neck. Okay. Oh gosh, he got a bow around his neck. Let us figure out how we can do something to help the brother out. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure if we can maybe use a piece of this tissue paper. Let's see. Let me cut a small piece of this and see what we can get. All right, let's see. Let's see. I think we can do something. I'm not sure how well it's going to come together. All right. That's how her bow gonna be. But I guess he'll have some kind of tie, a bow tie some kind of way around his neck. Cut that a little bit. And that should be all right, I guess. That looks all right. Okay. I think it'll be all right. Is it too big for him? I think he'll be fine. He gonna grow into it. It's gonna be fine. He gonna grow into it. Good deal. All right. I gotta do one more video after this. I need to slide over to my other table and read to the children. So I'm gonna go read a story in a minute and upload that, and then I'm going to take a shower and get ready for bed. Okay. Now she needs a bow, and I'm wondering, do I want to make her a red bow? I think they look cute. I think they look cute. Um, I think maybe I got some red right here. Okay. That is too big for her. That is way too big for her. Okay. Let's see what we got. Maybe we'll need to pull it down too far. think her bow is up in her eyes in places. Think it'll be fine. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Her bow is in her eyes, honey. She likes it like that. She likes it like that. You do? Yeah? Okay, sugar. Okay. Doesn't she need a necklace? She needs a necklace. She needs a necklace. Okay. I'll give her a necklace. So she can be all the way dolled out. She could have had some flat back pearls, but that's over the top, I think. I think that's okay, like that. She doesn't need earrings. She's fine. That's it. I think that's going to be it for them. Okay? What y'all think? What y'all think? She needs a name. Somebody want to give her a name, him a name? What's the names? What's their names? Okay. Let's see what somebody says. Let's see what somebody says. Can we get a name? Can we get a name? Let's see. What do you think her name can be? What does this say? I can't read. Here, dozing off. Somebody's dozing off. Okay, I understand. Because I want to be dozing off too. Cool Christmas journal. Thank you so much. Let's see. No names? Okay. Won't have no names, but maybe somebody will put a name in the comment section and we'll add a name when we get back. So, here we go. We have our gingerbread people. And we made a couple other things. We just added something to the book, and I can't turn it. It's going to mix. I can't turn it. I was going to try. But as soon as I do, his paint will touch hers there, and we can't do it. So you have to go back and watch. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And I'm going to say good night because I now have to go and read. So I'll talk to you guys on tomorrow, Tuesday. Have a great evening. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for hanging out and talking to each other in the chat. That's always a blessing. I love to see that. I do. I love to see people hanging out with me and then hanging out with each other and saying, hey, hi, how you doing? What's up? What y'all doing? That kind of thing. It's just awesome. So I appreciate all of it and everything. And if you can think of a name for our gingerbread guy, then let me know. It's got to be Christmassy, some kind of Christmassy name, okay? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to call him, but it's going to be something the gingerbread man and something the gingerbread lady. So, let's see if we can get some comments about it and we'll see what's happening. So, what it says, good afternoon from Amani Prefecture in the northern Japan. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much for jumping in and saying hello here. Northern Japan, lots of love and support to you and your fans. Thank you so much. How about Bernice, the gingerbread lady? That sounds beautiful. How about we write that? We will write that right now. Bernice, the gingerbread lady. I love it. Let's write it right here. Bernice. I have a sister in church whose name is Bernice. I was just with her on Saturday this week. Bernice, the, and then we will use our black. I love it. I love it. Bernice, the gingerbread lady. I just want to go over this because it's a little bit of blue down in this area a little bit, and it's making some of the letters a little bit lighter. I'm going to make sure we can see her name. Like here, this Bernice, the gingerbread lady. Very cool. Okay, we got that one. And then we'll go up. And Wilbur, the gingerbread man. I love it. Wilbur. And my grandfather name was Wilbert. Okay? Wilbert. So we will use both. Okay? Bernice, the gingerbread lady. And we will use his at the top since he has more room up the top. And we will, because it came in the chat. So we're using it in the chat. Wilbur. Thank you so much, Wilbur. The gingerbread man. Very, very cool. Very cool. Where's that red? So we have our names for our gingerbread people. And it was named by, let's see, I don't know how to write your name. We will say our friend from Japan. We will say named by our friend from Japan. And I'm going to write that right in both of these. Named by our friend. If you write your name out in letters in the chat right now, I will put your name on this book. It says, let me stand up. I knew a couple who were African American whose names were Bernice and Wilbur, and I'm honoring them because they were so kind to me when I was in the U.S. when I was in university. Amen. They were a bit older and never had children of their own, but they treated all of us foreign exchange students as if we were their own kids. Kara, let me write your name. I'm going to write your name by our friend. Okay. Akira, I had a student in second grade named Akira. Spelled her name exactly this way. Akira, Tanaka. And then we will say from Japan. Okay, and we have that. That is beautiful. And let me put this here as an asterisk because that is important. And I need an exclamation. And I want to date it. And today is 07 slash 2. I'm trying not to touch the paint. 2/8 slash, and then we'll say 2/5. And this is a 7. Okay, we fixed that. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I want to. What is the student you had? So I taught second grade and regular general education from grades pre-K through 8. And my second grader then name was Akira. And she is now, my grandson is in grade 8. So Akira, when August comes, she will be going to grade 9. So that was a few years ago. And it says, was she Japanese? No, she was not. She's African American. It's a very popular name. It was actually after a famous name, Akira, which is out of the year I was born in 88. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yes, I had a little girl in second grade named Akira. She's going to be a ninth grader this year. And so thank you for getting in the chat and for sharing with me and for our naming our gingerbread people. You know, the moment that you gave one name, which was Bernice, and then you came back and you named Wilbur. And immediately, I'm talking about immediately, I thought about, I need to write a children's book about these two, a Christmas children's book. So, yeah, I might have to do that. I'm going to make a notation of this. I would be so happy if you would, when this video ends, Akira, if you would go into the chat and write this comment there so that I can reference it because I cannot screenshot it while I'm filming. Thank you for your comment about loving my art style. Thank you. I appreciate it. You write Christmas children's book, please let me know. I will buy a few copies and give them out here in Japan. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I am I am in the midst of writing a couple of things right now. I have two books, two children's books I've already written, and I have not published them or done anything with them because they are, one is needing a, well, they all will need a copyright, but one has evolved into a numeric system, a number system to help children all over the world with numbers and to do better in math. A lot of children struggle in math because they have not mastered the numbers, what number it is, and what number family it belongs to, and how to add numbers together and what number sequence, like they cannot skip count like 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. They can't do that. It's difficult for children to use their fingers because at some point in school they told them no counting on your fingers and they gave them sticks. And then they took away the sticks and the fingers and they started giving them circles. And then they said, well, when you get to a 10, we're going to use dark circles. And so now we got a clear circle, that's a sugar cookie, and we got a dark circle that's shaded in, and that represents a 10. And then they start giving them a square, and now a square means 100, and all those things. So all these things became, confusion pieces for children, and they're struggling in math in America, and it's a problem. And so I wrote a number book for the children, and I had to send it off to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, and so that I can get the protections that I need, because it is a phenomenal work. And I wrote some other books beside. And so when I was looking at this and that, then immediately I was thinking I need to maybe write a Christmas book about Bernice and Wilbur, the gingerbread people. And then you shared about the people who were so kind to you and who never had children of their own. And I was like, wow. And that reminded me of another children's story, where the people didn't have I can't call the name of it. I thought it might be the gingerbread people, that they didn't have children of their own, but I can't remember right now because I have some problems with my little thoughts of memory. But we fight on and we keep going. And I do know that there is a children's story though, that the couple couldn't have kids of their own. And so whichever one it refers to, Google can tell me. I just know that I have some kind of ability to write something, and I'm thinking about that. So if you would leave it in the chat, that would be beautiful. And I would be able, because once I end this video, all of the chat in here, they'll tell me how many people chatted, but they won't tell me, they won't leave the chat in place. They will delete it. So it will have to be a comment like on the replay that you go back and leave a note there, and then I will be able to see it. Okay, so let me see this. Let me read and see. I am actually a manager writer. I have mostly honor and fantasy. My first man was coming out next year. It's called Bloody Waltz and Vampire. It's a light novel, manga. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, continue to work in the thing that you feel your heart is called to do, and see where it takes you. You never know where it's going to take you. Just be encouraged and know that things take time, and some of the time is shorter for others than it is for some. And if you keep going and persevere, it may very well um, turn out. So thank you so much again for chatting and for commenting and for naming our gingerbread people. And I appreciate it. So I'm going to hop over to Tanta's room. That's Tanta room. No, Tantas room. Tanta's room. All one word. Like Santa Claus, take the S off and put a T and say Tanta's room. And that's my children's channel. I need to go read a story over there to the children. So I'm going to leave this table, and I'm going to quickly move everything off over that table and set it up and turn on that tripod over there and read a story. So if you want to jump over to Tanta's room and subscribe over there, then you will be hearing me read in a very few minutes, because that's what I'm going to do. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I so appreciate you, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Have a great night, a great morning, a great afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Peace.